Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. If you're new here, my name is April or Alicia, and we do weekly Friday haul videos. So, the month of April is my birthday. I'm approaching 41, and I've had a few things like on my wish list that I wanted, and one of those things were the Meta glasses. I absolutely love these glasses. I was actually going to get them back in Chicago last summer and I didn't get them. I'm glad I did wait because what I ended up doing was getting my prescription added to them. And I also got the transition lenses. Okay, so when I go outside, the lenses will automatically just darken and transition to my environment. So I do love that. When I tell y'all I love these glasses, I love them. I think they will be perfect for when we're on vacation or when I'm just dilly-dallying out and about and I just want to get some content. Um, they do like take pictures, they record videos. So like right now I am recording you as you record me, and it does have a flashing light on it so you do know, you know, when you're recording, and people also do know when they're being recorded. I know that's kind of one of the things with these glasses is people kind of freak out, but the light does blink and you can take pictures. I just love it. I think it's absolutely genius, hands-free, and just perfect. You can listen to music. It does a lot. So I literally just got them yesterday. I'm still discovering all the features, and I got them updated. I had to do a software update. And the actual case, they're Ray-Bans. I love Ray-Bans. The Ray-Ban case is the charger for them. So they come with this really cute case. Hold on, let me get the case. So this is the case that comes with the glasses, and it's actually the charger for the glasses. So you just sit them inside of the case and it charges for you. It uses the USB-C port to charge it. So I have a lot of those. But yeah, I love these. I love them. I should have gotten them a long time ago. Oh my God, you guys, I have misplaced my wedding ring. I'm so upset about that. I love my wedding ring, and I always put it in my jewelry box, but I woke up, well, the last time I remember wearing it was Saturday, I got so much to catch you guys up on. I got a new lash girl. I absolutely love her. I just feel like I was like trying to explain what I wanted at the other place, and I never quite was able to get what I like. I was also having issues with retention, and I just go to the girl that's inside of the salon where I get my hair done. So it's easy, it's convenient, it's closer to me. I can get my hair done and my lashes done in the same day. She does such a good job, in my opinion, on my lashes. They look natural, but you can see them on camera. I think we're doing 13s, and she's quick. I mean, I just love everything about her. I mean, everything about her. So that was the last time I remember wearing my ring was Saturday. I didn't wear it Sunday, and then when I went to get it Monday, it wasn't in my jewelry box. So I don't know. It wasn't the cleaners. They weren't here last week. I don't know if my daughter got, I don't know what happened to my ring. So I'm a little upset about that. The next thing I want to show you is this Memphis Grizzlies hat. I went to a Memphis Grizzlies game. We do have an NBA team here in Memphis, and I wanted to just go out and support them. I had never been to a game. There are a lot of things I've never done. I've never been to Graceland. I've never been to a Redbirds game. And I had never been to a Memphis Grizzlies game. So I went to my first game, solo date by myself on a random Tuesday. Yeah, I think it was a Tuesday or Monday. And I really enjoyed myself. I had so much fun. So I decided to go to Walmart and just get a little bit of gear. I got this, and I also got a Grizzlies sweater. So yeah, super excited. It was a lot of fun. Just good energy, a lot of kids. John Morant, I saw him. He didn't play. I think he's out for this season, but we lost. But it was just really good energy, really good time. I'm going to try to insert some of that content here in the vlog if I can remember. So yeah, needling. This company, Vanish, reached out to me, and they're a micro needling company. Every time I go to get like filler, my injector, even if I like suggest like my lips, he'll be like no. Or the last time I suggested like my nasal folds, and they were like no. They, their biggest thing is just conservative injections. They're not going to give you everything you want, but they always recommend microneedling. And I have kind of, I'm very slow to try new things. I'm kind of afraid of microneedling because I don't want to spread bacteria across my face. But I'm going to give it a try. And what it does is it basically just causes just a little bit of trauma to your skin so it can produce collagen. And it just helps to promote the production of collagen. It also allows your skincare to just penetrate a bit deeper into your skin. So I'm going to use this to combat like my texture, and also to combat like fine lines and hyperpigmentation. So it tells you where you can use it. So it comes with like 2 needles. You have like a 0.25 and a 1.0. And basically the 1.0 is for like your body or for areas where you just need a bit more penetration. You can use it on your scalp to promote hair growth. You can use it anywhere that you need to just kind of like get that extra penetration. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to start very small. I have a small acne scar right here on my chin. And I'm just going to see if it works. Now, I'm not trying anything new right now because my birthday's coming up. But once my birthday is over and things have calmed down, I will report back on how this works. They also sent me a few products. They sent me an eczema cream. I developed eczema at 40. So I have a few spots on my body that I've been using this, and it really does calm down the eczema. And then I was reading a little bit of the literature, and it was saying that dairy can cause inflammation in the skin. I do love a good steak, a good cheeseburger. So I'm trying to get better with eating a lot of dairy. But the thing about the Vanisher is that you press it into the skin vertically. So with the rolling ones, it says that it can be very uneven and it can give you uneven angles. So that's the difference between the Vanish and one of the rolling ones. But we will try it. I will report back. They also got me some vitamin C serum for brightening. Has vitamin E, aloe, and rosehip oil. We also got the Vanish Serum Dark Spot Corrector with vitamin C and E. And we got a pumpkin enzyme mask with AHA exfoliating mask, lightens dark spots, instant glow in 10 minutes, glycolic acid, vitamin C, and nutmeg. So I'm super excited to try these. Really, really excited. And also, I just got over, I don't know if it was a cold or what, it kind of went all through my household. Typically, when my children get sick, I don't get sick because I go and get the glutathione shots. But I had stopped them because I didn't know what was triggering my eczema. I didn't know if it was the glutathione that I was getting from, one of those med spas. I wasn't sure. So this was the first time I had gotten sick in a long time. So from Home Goods, I thought they were really, really cute. I'm in my new office, which is it used to be my kids' nursery, and we did do the color drenching where we painted the walls, the baseboards, and the ceilings pink. I did think about the resale value of my home, but hopefully whoever moves into this house next is gonna have a little girl. They'll already have the pink for the nursery. And then I just picked up these pillows. I thought that they would be so cute. I actually have them out on my sectional because my living room is navy blue and pink. So it's just kind of my way of just incorporating a little bit of the femininity. I told you guys that I kind of lost my pink as I was kind of going through a lot, and now I feel like I'm just getting back into it. I also picked up this painting here. Beautiful, beautiful painting. I am getting into art, and there was a black artist that was featured at the Miami Art Basel, and she had painted something similar to this with the flower head bow and the butterflies. And when I saw this at Ross, I was like, yes, it's very similar to what I had seen online. So I love it. I love the picture of this beautiful African American young lady, and she has the cutest nose and the cutest lips. And I was like, okay, I want to feature more African American art in my home. Up from Home Goods as well. I had seen this lamp, and then I didn't purchase it because I try not to be impulsive. And this is my rule of thumb. Like, if I see something, I will think about it and then I'll come back and get it if I can't stop thinking about it. So this was something that I couldn't stop thinking about, so I went back and got it, and it's just really, really pretty. It has these kind of like heart type balloons on them, like the inflatable balloons. Really, really pretty. So yeah, I just wanted to add this to the office and just give it a little jazz. Office, I love it. I love being on one floor. I love that I can get ready, go right across the hall, and I'm not running up and down the steps. All of my kids are upstairs. They share the bathroom upstairs. They have the loft, but they're still downstairs a lot. They don't. My kids are living room kids, so they're still in the living room, but I'm downstairs, and all three of my children are now upstairs. So I love that. I really, really do. All right, let's get into purses. Let's get into handbags. I had found this purse at Five and Below. First, it's like a replica of the Kelly bag by Hermes. I was actually just watching a Marlo Hampton interview, and she was saying that she bought her Kelly for $13,500, and that same Kelly is selling for $22K. So these are definitely investment bags. Well, this one isn't, but the real one are. But I thought this was so cute. It's really cute, a top handle bag, very structured, just perfect to throw your items in. This can be a little tricky. I have seen girls wear them like open like this. I've seen them wear them, quite a few ways, but super cute. Actually, when I went to the Memphis Grizzlies game, I saw a girl that was courtside, and she had the cutest little mini Kelly, just adorable. But it made me think of this, which is a replica, of course. But I do like the design. I think it's very, very chic, and I don't know, really, really stylish. So hopefully I can manifest a real Kelly, mini Kelly, or Kelly. Super cute. I love Coach's leather. It's very, very soft, but what I was thinking about doing was replacing the strap and just getting a really cute little bedazzled strap that Coach has, and then I would have a whole new purse. So I'm trying to make it out to Coach. It's kind of far from me. It's all the way out in Mississippi. I don't think I'm gonna make it out there today, but I've been trying to make it out there for a while. But I really do love this bag. And then lastly, every year for my birthday, I break out my Geiger rainbow bag. It just makes me very happy. Like, everything about this purse just makes me so happy. It's also a structure bag, a flat bag. It has the little bird on there, which is his icon, symbol. And it has the chain straps with the leather shoulder pads, so the chains don't hurt your shoulders. I was looking back at my Hawaii video when we went to Hawaii, and I had tried on the jumbo Kurt Geiger bag, and I didn't get it, and I don't know why I didn't get it. I ended up getting the Marc Jacobs tote bag, but I should have gotten the Kurt Geiger, the XL jumbo flat bag. It's just like this, because I really think it will be perfect for traveling. I really want a Chanel jumbo flat, but I think this would be the next thing to a Chanel jumbo flap. Um, so that's on my radar to get. I'm gonna try to find it. If I can't, I just won't get it. But I really want this bag in the jumbo extra large. But every year for my birthday, I just break this bag out. I don't know why, but it just makes me really, really happy. It's very colorful and fun and jewelry. I don't have a lot of jewelry to show you, but I want to show you these earrings. I got these from CVS. CVS, once you go in, they always have this really cute jewelry display stand, and I think it's like the I Am collection, but these are the earrings that I found from that collection. I first saw them when I was watching this video with this girl or a young lady or woman, but it was this girl that I was watching who lived in Texas, and she had them on, and I thought they were so cute. And then I saw them again on TikTok, where this other girl had them on, really pretty model girl, and I was like, okay, you know what? When I see those again, I'm going to get them, and I absolutely love them. Really cute, very different. I wouldn't have tried these for myself. You know how sometimes you have to just see it on somebody else, and you're like, okay, I like that. So saw them twice, and I was like, okay, you know what? I need some new earrings, so let me just pick up a new pair of earrings. So really, really cute. Shout out to CVS. Let's get into perfumes. I did pick up two new scents, both from Victoria's Secret, both from their Bombshell line. This is the Victoria Bombshell Passion. I really, really like this. It's a deeper scent. I will put the notes here if I can remember. But every year they release a new scent from their Bombshell line, specifically around my birthday, and I typically do pick up one. But this month, I went in there yesterday, and as soon as I walked in the door, I was like, oh my God, what is that smell? And she said it was the Bombshell Bronze. It's the new line that they collaborated with Angela Reese on, the basketball player. And when I tell you guys, I was just immediately just intoxicated, captivated. Like, okay, I hadn't even when I went into the store, I went in there to just get a new pair of panties. I had no intentions on buying a new perfume, but I was not leaving without this. This smells so good. And I did look up the notes because I was so intrigued. The notes were suntan lotion was the base. The middle note was sun-drenched peonies, and the top note was mango. I did not know I like mango. Oh my God, it smells so good, you guys. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. She did her big one with that. Love it. So let's go into hair care. I have a daughter, she's about to be 17, and she is natural. She doesn't do the weave, she doesn't do any extensions. She just wears her hair completely natural, and she really likes the Cecred line. So if you guys remember, if you've been rocking with me for a while, you know I love Cecred, and then I stopped using it. And sometimes when I stop using stuff because of what I do, you know, I'll go back and look at old videos, and I'll be like, what was I using during that time? So she just recently released her styling line, and I got two items from the styling line. I got the Thermal Shield Mist Protector. So this protects, it's a heat protector up to 450 degrees, and it's humidity resistant. Y'all know I live in the South. It gets very humid in the South. And then I also picked up the heat activated silk glaze. Now this is only activated by heat. And I wasn't even thinking about, like, you need a heat protector just to go outside because the sun is very hot. So I'm super excited to try these and to incorporate them into my hairstyling ritual. But I also went back and picked up her deep moisturizing and her deep moisturizing conditioner, and also the clarifying shampoo and scalp, because we wear a lot of weaves, a lot of braids, so we really need a clarifying shampoo. And then I picked up the Cecred Restoring Hair and Edge Drops just to add a little bit of density to my hair. And you know, when I was wearing the weaves, when I was wearing the weaves with the glue, it really did a number on my hairline. So this is what I use, this and the minoxidil, to just really help to grow back my hair and edges. So love this. And then my cosmetologist, he recommended the Kenra Design Spray just to kind of hold. It's been very windy as of lately, so just to kind of give my hair a very light hold. um, so I really like the way this smells. I like the way the Cecred smells too. It's a light fragrance, but it smells really, really good. So that is all for hair care. For skincare, I picked up the CeraVe Balancing Air Foam Cleanser. It has glycolysine. It's supposed to help with it says it cleanses, hydrates, and controls oil without disrupting the skin barrier. So it's supposed to help with oil control. I do take an antihistamine. That is something my dermatologist recommended when I was on Accutane. And I'm just really going down the whole antihistamine rabbit hole for like your hormones and things like that. It's a whole thing. So I have been incorporating like a daily antihistamine into my regimen just to help with my hormones and also with my acne. So lastly, as far as skincare, I did pick up a new Hawaiian Tropic sunscreen. This is a 50 SPF. Y'all know I told you guys about how I went down to Texas. So certain states, like I think Hawaii is another one, they have just a very intense UV. Even when the clouds are out, you know, you just have to have some type of UV protection. So I've been, ever since I got sunburned in Texas, I have not played about sunscreen. So yeah, sunscreen. And I just like to spray it on when I get out the shower or whatever and just go on by my day. Also, I need to update you guys about the Sony camera. There was if you watched my last video, I was testing the Sony camera and it overheated. Well, when I looked in the menu, there was an option to change the setting to like high. So it's not so sensitive to overheating. So let me backtrack and amend what I said about Sony cameras overheating. It's just a setting within the camera that you have to change so it doesn't be so sensitive to overheating, because we like the yap over here, okay? So yeah, and then I saw that Sony is actually like IMAX, you know, the big IMAX cameras. They actually are kind of like affiliated with Sony too, so I thought that that was very interesting. So we're gonna give Sony a chance. We're gonna go and play with the settings, a little more education, a little more product knowledge, and just testing to see how it goes. So I wanted to update you guys on this. Let's get into makeup. So I am a beauty blender girl. I have tried brushes as far as like my under eye, and to me, I just love the coverage that the beauty blender gives me. I just you know, I see makeup artists and I see them using brushes, but for me, I'm gonna always be a beauty blender girl. So I just pick up another one ever so often, so I can just, you know, make sure it's clean and all of that. But Rare Beauty, I did pick up one of her blushes, and this is in the color Happy. It is so nice and very pigmented. You don't need a lot with this. It comes with this little applicator, and it's really, really pretty. I actually have it on today, and it just adds a little bit of color to my face and just very youthful and really, really nice. So I've been loving this. I think I finally found the hack to just like not having very cakey makeup. And for me, it's setting spray. Now what I do is before I apply my makeup, I do a spray. When I put on my concealer, I do another spray. When I go in with my foundation, I spray it again. And then when I put my powder on, I do another spray. And to me, it just gets rid of like that very cakey, especially powdery look that you have after you set your makeup with the powder. So I've been loving the Urban Decay This is the All Nighter Matte Finish All Day Wear with Shine Control and Rice Powder. Really, really nice. I've been wearing a lot of sneakers as of lately. I have experienced just a little issue with my foot. I think all the walking I did in New York and Chicago. And then after that, I started working in a pharmacy and I was on my feet for like 10 hours, 12 hours. And then I had lost a lot of weight, but then I had regained some weight. And just turning 40, I think it was just the perfect storm of all of that. I've been having, I think, a little issues with like bones. And as you age, bone loss is one of those things that you do experience. So what I've done is just incorporated um, vitamin D3, K2, creatine, calcium, zinc. Um, and I've just been incorporating a lot of things to just help with my bones, just to have stronger bones. But I also picked up a pair of shoes. My mom, you know my mom, I'm an only child, so she came over and dropped off these Saucony's. And these are really, really good. If you're getting into running and you need good running shoes, they have that very thick sole. I'm a walker. I love to walk. I typically walk around the lake. It's like 2.25 miles. And I have been loving these. I mean, the platform, and then it just kind of has like a wedge, which is perfect for, if you want to get into running, but it will help with the impact on your joints and your feet and things like that. I don't think I'll be able to run. I'm not going to be able to be a runner, but I do want to get into cycling. I do want to get me a bike and get into cycling. So I love these. I haven't had Saucony since I was in high school. They were really big when I was in high school. And they're very comfortable, very lightweight. You don't really need socks with these. I really like these. So shout out to my mummies from Dick's Sporting Goods, but they're kind of similar to the Saucony's. They are Nikes and they have just that really, really thick sole. I actually purchased these when I was working in a pharmacy. Just to kind of give me some support from being on my feet all day and all the walking I was doing. But I actually like these as well. These at Marshall's, they are just a pair of Converse. And my daughter loves Converse. She is such a Cali girl and she doesn't even know it yet. But she wears them all the time. I just kind of feel like they're very long. And I already got big feet. So I like these better because I feel like they're not as long. But really cute and just a way to elevate a really basic look. If you're going to Disney, you can just wear, I don't think they would be too bad on your feet, but love these, super cute. And I got these from Coach years ago, but I think these are called like mom shoes or dad shoes, but they're just the Nike, not Nike, why am I saying Nike? Coach Tech shoes. I'm actually gonna wear it today with my little skirt, my little tennis skirt and shirt. So yeah, really, really cute. And I think it goes really, really well. All right, and then lastly, let's see. I found this little headband. This is actually my youngest daughter's, but those are sprinkles. Isn't that adorable? Little sprinkles on them. But yeah, I got this from the children's place. Sometimes I like to wear headbands, especially when it's time for me to get my hair done and I'm trying to cover up, the roots growing out. So I'll wear a little headband, but this is my youngest daughter, but so cute. Children's Place has the cutest little things for little girls. And if y'all want to see like more of the stuff that I buy for my children, if you have a family and you just want to see those items, let me know. I don't show it because I don't know what you're interested in, but yeah, this is one of the items that I got. All right, and then lastly, I picked up this robe. This robe is from Mason. I'm gonna turn on the face recognition so it can track me. Okay, we're tracking. Okay, this is one thing I do like about these new cameras. Like, you don't have to move the tripod all around. It's just gonna track everywhere you go, okay? But this is the robe, and I really do like it. It has peacocks on it. It's like a kimono sleeve. Listen, when I get home from a long day, I just throw my robe on. Super comfortable. It's really long. It has pockets. It also comes with a belt if you want to tie it. So it's been like one of my favorite robes. I go between this one and the Wonder Woman one that my husband bought me. I like the Wonder Woman one because it has a hood. And sometimes I just want to get under the hood and just disappear. It makes me feel so, I don't know what it is about the hood, but I do like that one too. But I feel like such a grown woman just having a house robe, and I just get in it and sit out on my back patio with my coffee in the morning and just relax. It's just one of my favorite things. And they also have the one with the sleeve that kind of bunches up. So, like, if you're, if you don't want to get your sleeves wet, if you're washing your face or if you're, doing something, you can get the one where you can just like roll up the sleeve and it kind of scrunches up. So they have in all different prints. I don't think they have this print anymore. I got this quite a while ago, but I love Mason Gray. And it's a good heavy robe. It just feels really good on me. I really, 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 really like it. I like to get my underwear from Victoria's Secret. And these are the ones that I get. I get the cheeky ones. Listen, I think I have been scarred from, like, y'all remember when we used to wear thongs? You couldn't catch me in a thong. I hate them now. I can't, they just irritate me. I just do not like thongs. But these are their cheeky underwear. They feel really, really good. And then you have the cotton lining because you always want to wear cotton. I always want to have a cotton lining. But for everywhere else, you do have that lightweight material that just feels really, really good. And I got these in a medium because they do stretch. They do stretch because one of the worst feelings in the world is having too big, like your underwear being too big and then it starts like slouching. It's the worst feeling. So I got these in the medium and hopefully they will fit a little better. I also got the lace ones. I thought these were really, really cute. So what I'll do is anytime I'm in the area of Victoria's Secret, I just go in there and grab seven for $35. Like, every so often. So and that's just to keep fresh underwear in rotation. So that's everything I have to show you guys this week. I hope you have a really good weekend. Hopefully, I can get this edited and uploaded before today. We'll see. I'm going to go get my nails done and my toes done. And I don't have an editor yet because I just, be trying to control everything. So I need to release the control and get a good editor that I can trust to edit my videos. So we're still on the hunt for that. But until then, I will see you guys next week. Um, and I'm trying to be more consistent. I think a big part of it is not having an editor. I think when you have an editor, you can just send them the footage and you can really concentrate on being creative. Editing is such a huge part of creating content and it can take a while. And I don't have a laptop, so I have to stay stationary and do it. So we're gonna try to get us an editor very, very soon. Get us some help, and that way I can be a little bit more consistent with my content. There is one editor that I want to work with, but she does not work with smaller creators. Uh, we're just as busy as the larger creators. I got a whole life, 3 kids, a house, and a husband. So, but I really want to work with her. Hopefully, she'll just, work with me because I love her editing skills. But until then, if you know a good editor, let me know. I'm still looking for one that I can trust because you're going to be seeing everything and you're going to be hearing everything. And I'm not media trained, so I need you to know when to cut stuff out, okay? So yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. Happy Friday. Thank you guys for rocking with me again. I know I was a little all over the place, a little erratic. I am loving the office. I'm loving the space. We're still not done in here. I'm gonna get a chandelier, a new light fixture in here, and then we'll be done. That's it. I may get something to go right here because this wall is a little blank. I've been thinking about getting maybe like a credenza or a buffet to go right here, but I don't want to overcrowd the room. And I was just kind of tired of the book spaces and the bookcases and the direct light hitting my purses and things like that. So I just store all that away. It's also an insurance hazard or an insurance risk to have your bags out. So I was storing all that away, lock and key, and just kind of growing up a little bit. So yeah, you guys, I will see you guys on the next video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment below. That helps the algorithm push out the video. All engagement helps. Thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Share it with your good auntie. And thank you guys for your support. See you guys on the next video.